Hi, it's Phil from Minimalist.business, and today I'm talking about how to minimalize your daily distractions. And I've been thinking about chocolate and how if there's chocolate in my home here, I'm in trouble. There's no way I'm not going to eat chocolate every day. There's no way I'm just going to eat like a square of chocolate, right? I'm going to eat a lot of chocolate. My hand-to-mouth coordination is flawless when it comes to chocolate. And it's just my willpower is no match for my cravings for chocolate, especially when it's an emotional craving, which often manifests as chocolate coming into my mouth, right? So I can't just rely on willpower when it comes to this kind of thing. But I have found a solution that is much easier to implement, and that is to not have chocolate in the house in the first place. Then I cannot eat chocolate. And I can even, when I'm going grocery shopping, especially if I can get in the habit of shopping when I have a full stomach, I can skip the sugar, fat aisles of the grocery store and I can come home with no chocolate. I find that to be a lot easier for me. I found this to be true in my business too, in minimalizing my daily distractions. So recently I put a poll up in a few different places asking people what are their main daily distractions. And by far, it was email, Facebook, and phone. And I think it's not enough to rely on willpower alone, just like with chocolate. Not that I have chocolate right over there right now, by the way. I think it's not enough just to rely on willpower alone to stay away from these distractions, Facebook, phone, email, whatever it is for you. So we have to implement some other measures. So I've written a few down below. I'm going to share two of them with you. The first one, when it comes to these, whatever it is that distracts you online, block them. For Mac, there's an app called Self-Control. It's free. For Windows, there's one called Get Cold Turkey. It's called Cold Turkey, and it's free or $10 or $15 depending on the features you want. Totally worthwhile. Right now, I can't go and check Facebook, email, YouTube for another hour and 23 minutes or so. So it leaves me no choice but to shoot these videos for you. And so whatever the websites you go to are when you should be doing something else, you can block them with these things. I'm going to talk about these apps more in a future video because I think it's just been one of the most life-changing things for me to implement these. So I'll share with them in more detail. The other one is the phone. Now I know this wouldn't work for most people, but I hardly ever use a phone. People call my business. I have a Skype phone number. There's a voicemail telling them actually to send me an email instead, but they can leave a message if they want, but I'm hardly ever on the phone. Now for you, maybe you need the phone more often, but could you not turn it off for 1 to 2 hour stretches so you can actually get some work done? You can just, it's so wonderful to get that away from you. And again, if you can put it somewhere where you don't have access to it, because willpower alone is really hard, then you can get some work done. So I have shared a couple more things down below, ways you can avoid daily distractions. But the other thing is, once you've figured out how to avoid them, make sure you schedule them into your life. So if at 12 p.m. every day I have it in my schedule that I can go and check Facebook, email, phone, whatever it is I want to check, then I can spend the morning doing the things I should be doing. So make sure you schedule it in there. And that's all for today. Check down below the other couple of things I've shared about how to minimize your daily distractions, and I'll see you next time.